Sister Wives Kody Brown makes surprising breakthrough in healing his broken relationship with kids. Kody Brown from Sister Wives hasn't given up on repairing his relationship with his children and has been actively working on it. He has faced many ups and downs in his life over the last 10 years. Kody struggled to maintain his relationships with his former wives, Mary, Janelle, and Cristin Brown, as well as their kids. Additionally, Kody has failed to make amends with some of his adult children who felt abandoned by him. His only remaining wife, Robin Brown, has consistently encouraged him to improve by putting effort into repairing his strained relationship with his children. The host of Sister Wives Tell All, Cristin, recently appeared on The Sarah Fraser Show and shared a positive update on Kody's relationship with his children. She said, "He is doing the best he can." Suki added, "He is trying to find a place where he can meet his sons as men and his daughters as women and maybe try and heal those wounds." While Suki didn't go into detail about Kody's current relationship status with his kids, she mentioned that he was working on it. She added, "I think it's difficult." Suki noted that Kody may struggle to repair his relationship with his kids because some of them don't want to deal with him at all. Suki's comments come after filming Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All, offering the latest insight into Kody's current relationship with his children. It appears that the former patriarch of the Brown family is struggling to reconcile with his children. One major obstacle to resolving their differences is that some of his children are unwilling to maintain contact with him. Suki stated that some of the Brown family children have decided not to give Kody another chance, possibly due to being fed up with his behavior and not wanting him to disrupt their peaceful lives as he has in the past. Kody may also be dealing with other issues that are preventing him from reconciling with his adult children. The fact that he is in Flagstaff is likely a significant obstacle to speeding up the reconciliation process with his kids. Since most of the children live outside Flagstaff, Arizona, it would require a considerable amount of effort for Kody to speak to them in person. Kody would have to travel to different locations just to catch up with his kids, which could become tiring given that he has over 10 children with his former wives. Despite past scandals and disappointments, it's heartening to see Kody remain hopeful about repairing his bond with his adult children. According to Suki, he is taking steps to expedite the process, indicating that he has matured since splitting from his former wives. It will be interesting to see if Kody can resolve his issues with his children and how many of them will welcome him back into their lives. It appears that the upcoming seasons of Sister Wives will primarily focus on Kody's journey toward reconciliation with his kids. For years, fans of Sister Wives watched Kody Brown's relationship with his children spiral from complicated to downright heartbreaking. As the family fractured, following the departures of Cristin, Janelle, and Mary, many of Kody's once close bonds with his kids seemed to disintegrate before viewers' eyes. From harsh confrontations to long stretches of silence, the emotional damage was evident. But now, in a twist no one saw coming, it appears Kody Brown may be on the path to redemption, beginning to mend the tattered connections with his estranged children. Sources close to the Brown family reveal that Kody recently made a major effort to reconnect, not through grand gestures or dramatic TV moments, but in small, quiet steps that have already yielded surprising results. The shift, they say, began not with his sons, where tension has been thickest, but rather with a deeply emotional phone call to one of his daughters. Reaching out to Savannah. Insiders say it was a tearful call to 19-year-old Savannah Brown, Janelle's youngest daughter, that marked the beginning of this surprising breakthrough. Kody hadn't reached out to her personally in months, not even during the holiday season, leading fans and family alike to believe he had emotionally checked out of her life. But after a string of therapy sessions and intense soul-searching following Garrison Brown's tragic passing, Kody reportedly found himself haunted by the estrangement. He broke down and called her one night. A family insider reveals. It wasn't rehearsed or about saving face, it was raw. He told her he knew he'd let her down, and for once, he didn't try to justify it. He just listened. To Savannah's credit, she didn't hang up. She cried too, and for the first time in a long time, they had a real conversation, not as reality TV father and daughter, but as two people trying to pick up the pieces. Part of Kody's shift reportedly stems from ongoing therapy, something he once dismissed publicly but has now leaned into following the overwhelming grief of losing Garrison. It cracked him wide open, says a source. He couldn't run from the pain, and in that space, he finally saw what his actions had done to his children. According to those close to the situation, Kody's sessions didn't just focus on grief, they were about accountability. He began to see how his rigid expectations, emotionally distant parenting, and favoritism particularly toward Robin and her children, left his other kids feeling abandoned and unloved. It was a tough pill to swallow, but it led to a moment of reflection that has started reshaping his approach. For the first time, he stopped expecting his children to reach out to him, and instead took the initiative. Janelle's guarded optimism. Though Kody's relationship with Janelle remains complicated at best, she reportedly encouraged the conversations with the kids, especially with Savannah and Gabriel. Janelle doesn't trust easily anymore when it comes to Kody, the insider explains. But she also wants healing. If he's truly trying, she's not going to stand in the way. Still, Janelle's optimism is guarded. She knows trust can't be rebuilt overnight. Her sons, particularly Gabe, still carry deep wounds, emotional scars from feeling discarded and gaslit during the pandemic years and beyond. For them, Kody's actions will always speak louder than words. Yet even Gabe has acknowledged, privately, that he's not totally shutting the door, a monumental shift from the angry, closed-off stance he's held for so long. A secret visit to Flagstaff. In another surprising development, it's been revealed that Kody made a quiet visit to Flagstaff recently, not to film, but to see his children. Without a production crew and without Robin, he reportedly met up with Hunter and even stopped by the college campus where Gabriel is currently studying. He didn't announce it. He didn't bring cameras. He just showed up like a dad who wanted to talk, says a source. And that's what they've wanted all along, not some TV moment, but real connection. The conversations weren't perfect. There were tears, silences, even some lingering resentment. But there was also honesty, and from honesty, healing has a chance to grow. Cristin and Mary weigh in. Cristin Brown, now happily remarried and watching from a distance, shared her thoughts on Kody's attempt to reconnect with the kids. If he's finally seeing what matters, that's a good thing. Our kids deserve that. They've always deserved his effort. Mary, who has remained somewhat neutral in the parental conflict, is reportedly hopeful but cautious. Mary has seen Kody talk the talk before, a friend shares. What she's looking for now is consistency. One phone call won't undo years of damage. Still, both women agree on one thing. The children deserve peace and healing, even if it comes late. Robin's uncertain role. Interestingly, Kody's recent steps have occurred largely without Robin by his side. Whether by choice or at the request of the other children, she has remained in the background of this healing effort. Robin knows she's part of the fracture, a family insider admits. And while she's struggled with being blamed, she's aware that her presence can complicate these delicate reunions. Whether Robin's retreat is temporary or strategic remains to be seen, but for now, Kody is walking this road alone. And it may be the very thing his kids needed all along. A long road ahead. Kody Brown's breakthrough with his children isn't a fairy tale ending, it's a fragile beginning. The emotional chasm between him and many of his kids was carved over years of neglect, miscommunication, and favoritism. No single moment will erase that. But for fans who have watched the Brown family unravel with heartbreak and dysfunction, this quiet shift feels like a spark of hope. Kody is beginning to confront the pain he caused, not just the pain he feels. And in doing so, he's finally offering something his children have wanted for years, an apology without excuses, and the presence of a father who is trying. Only time will tell if these efforts will bloom into full reconciliation. But one thing is certain. For the first time in a long time, Kody Brown is no longer hiding behind ego, pride, or polygamous principles. He's showing up as a dad, and that's where healing begins.